When you start out in business, how do you know you're heading in the right direction? Our guest today will be answering quite a number of questions in this regard. Before we go on to do just that, let's take a look at this profile. Mr. Adebola Akindele is a businessman based in Nigeria. He attended the University of Ile-Ife. He has attended many courses and seminars locally and abroad in the areas of banking, examination, inspection, external audit and control, and much more. He is the Managing Director, CEO, Courtville Business Solutions, a business solution firm which currently has operations in more than 16 states of Nigeria. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Vivian. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Now, straight to business. How did you start out in business? Where you are today, can you take us back to your very first step on this journey?
It was a force, actually a push against my initial inclination to stay within my comfort zone as an executive in banking. I was a general manager in Fountain Trust Bank in 2004. And issues of risk-taking and an attempt to ensure that shareholder values, even as an employee, shareholder values were enhanced. You will take some risk as a business development person. And these risks, when they crystallize, you get to take the brunt most of the time. If the risks come out in a lot of good returns for the shareholders, of course they're all happy, and all you get away with will be probably your salary and every other thing that comes along in terms of bonuses. But I was very comfortable earning steady pay, doing what I do day in, day out, until I realized that it was better for me to actually take this risk by myself, on my own behalf, and collect all the returns when they come.
Would you say that was a defining moment for you?
It was the aha moment that I knew I could do it, and I set out to.
The aha moment.
Yes.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, well, you all have to have, some level of tipping point at some time in your life. There are so many, you'll find that there are so many bank executives and so many in some other industries as well that have not been able to make that transition out of being employees forever. There's nothing wrong with being an employee. We all can be entrepreneurs. Now,
naturally, when you set out on a business of your own, you should have questions as well. Can I do this? How far am I willing to go? Were there fears?
Well, yeah, the questions will always be there, but the answers must come immediately. And the answers are not answers that you'll expect that you have right there and then. It comes from self-confidence and belief in what you can do. Your ability to carry out your dreams and your vision about anything is very key. And you need to have people around you and resources around you that will encourage you. What I can tell you that is, in Nigeria, those are scarce. What promises people make may not necessarily come out to be available when you need them to be in place.
You've just said something that business is key. What drives you as a businessman?
I have people to whom I report, the young God. They must be happy. They are my stakeholders. Government, my employees, my shareholders, my board of directors, everybody around, my family, myself. We all have very divergent stakeholder interests. And all these, as the chief strategist of the business, I must be able to reconcile. And I must make everyone satisfied with whatever it is they walk away with at the end of the day.
As the chief strategist of your business, yes. Now let's look at Courtville. Courtville is a business solutions company. And if you have a vehicle, you drive a car, you should know Courtville. Because without a vehicle license, you can't be on the road. Now, how did you come about with this idea?
Let me expand that a little. If you are a motorist, you are Courtville's customer. If you are a car owner or vehicle owner, bus owner, you are Courtville's customer. If you are a shopper, as in you shop for groceries, you shop for things, you are Courtville's customer, at least in the potential sense. Business solutions are what we provide. And in doing that, we make sure your daily needs, everything you go out on a day-to-day basis to carry out, you want to buy this, you want to load your card, you want to register a vehicle, you want to talk to someone. These are services that we provide in the cheapest, fastest, and shortest possible means of achieving this in Nigeria at this time. Now, because our systems are usually web-based and often mobile-based, mobile and internet-based, it means that from wherever you are in the world, you can actually do business with Codeville.
Now, every successful business existing today has fulfilled one principle: finding a need and feeling it. How did you find this need that Codeville happens to be meeting today?
Look at it this way. Nigeria is a virgin territory for automation of processes. The whole country is entirely virgin. And there are so many things we do. It's from the old, before we were born, everything had been done in a certain way. You have files all over the offices in the ministries, even in private companies. Everything has to be the way it was done because that was the way the white men or the colonialists brought them into the country. We didn't have technology so much then. Now there's technology, and there is a lot of gaps in how we do business these days. As a virgin territory in Nigeria, there is so much in terms of processes and procedure that you can actually get to improve upon. And the way we improve upon things like that, and processes and procedure like that, is to say, we will not just computerize it. We will supply business solutions that will make your objectives in the service, whether public or private. We'll make sure that these objectives are achieved very quickly, in the cheapest possible way, and seamlessly, such that you, the person being served, or the people being served, and you, the service provider, shake hands every time you need to talk.
Now, it is often said that doing business in Nigeria is difficult. At the same time, it is said that there are lots of opportunities in Nigeria. What would you advise a businessman out there or a young entrepreneur who wants to do something of his own?
People make a lot of mistakes about what the opportunities are. As I've said, Nigeria is a virgin territory for technology. India started out by being, a major force internationally, either by providing steel, production activities, but they actually came on board the international stage with their outsourcing, capability to receive outsourcing jobs in technology from all over the world. Now, in Nigeria, a lot of people want to start out and they see all the big boys in Sahara, in Mobile, and they want to really go into oil and gas. Or you want to do, something in banking. You want to set up a microfinance. These are all capital-intensive, very technically, difficult areas to go into. It depends on the level of capital you have. Look at what you are most comfortable doing.
Starting with what you have?
Yes. Start with what you are most comfortable doing. And then you expand upon it. Build your plan. Look around, do a lot of research, and look for the gaps in the service structure. Then there will lie the opportunity. And once you see the opportunity, set out the objective you mean to achieve.
Mr. Akindele, I'd like to I'd like to take that phrase again. Start with what you are most comfortable doing. It's a good one, and I trust that our entrepreneurs here will take home that lesson, and the viewers as well will hold on tightly to that. Now,